We know that the gender pay gap is lower than it's ever been. It's around about 18%, but that's still 18% too high, and that's why the government is putting in place measures to try and tackle the difference between what men and women get paid during their career. So to do this, we're requiring companies with more than 250 staff to publish their gender pay gap and their gender bonus gap from April of next year. They need to start collecting that information from this April, and we hope that I'm a great believer in what gets measured gets managed, and what gets published gets managed even better. So I'm very hopeful that when companies get to analyse that data, they'll be able to make sure that they're putting in place the right measures to make sure that those very talented female staff are making their way through the pipeline and into those top roles. It's really important that the government and businesses work hand in hand to make sure we've got all the measures in place and that they're being used to help get women into those higher paid roles and to stay there. So the government has introduced schemes like shared parental leave, flexible working. Later on this year, we'll be rolling out 30 hours of free childcare for the working parents of all 3- and 4-year-olds. And for those of us who've been working mums and have literally felt like we were working to pay the childcare, that will make a big difference, because we hear from working mums up and down the country that the cost of childcare is one of the biggest barriers to them either being able to go back to work or to work more hours. So we think that will really help. And the more businesses can work with the government to put these kind of innovative and supporting practices in place, the more we will tackle that gender pay gap and make sure that everybody is fulfilling their potential in the workplace. First Women is really important. It's a great organisation to help move this agenda forward. We know that no one should be held back because of their gender. These opportunities to get people together in the same room, to discuss best practice, to share their thoughts and their experiences, and just plot a way forward that's going to maximise the potential of all our most talented women out there in the workforce. We know that all that will make a massive difference.